Okay. Yep. So last class, what we discussed about select statement. Okay. Data query language or data retrieval language. So there we have only one command select. Okay. So what is the purpose of that select? To fetch the data from the database. Okay. Fetching is nothing but you are pulling the data. Okay. There are 6 lines of statement, right? Select, from, where. These 3 we discussed, right? And what are all the things we can write in select, and what we can write in from, and what we can write in where. So these are all done yesterday. Okay, so now we'll complete remaining things. So the next thing is group by class, right? So we'll see what is meant by group by class. Okay. So if I just want to see, okay, I just want to see how many employees working, okay, how many employees working for each job. Okay, I just want to know how many jobs available in your organization. Okay, so what is my requirement? So I'm just writing requirement here. Okay, so my requirement is how many jobs available in your organization. Okay, so organization is nothing but company. Okay, so we have our company employees data, right, in one table. So we were using this EMP table, right? So from that EMP table, I just want to pull what I have to pull, or what I have to fetch. I just want to fetch what are all the jobs available in that organization. Okay, so now you know everything, right? So for everything, we will be starting with the select. Okay, and then from these 2 are mandatory, and I'm going to fetch this complete data from EMP table. Good. So now what you are going to fetch, whether a complete record or specific columns, you can do anything, but as of now I'm just taking as a star, means so I'm going to fetch a complete record. Okay, so let's see about this complete record, and then we'll see what we have to fetch exactly. I'm taking a new connection, you know already, right? How to connect. I clicked on this. Okay, so you can give any connection name. Okay, but yesterday we discussed, right, with one connection name, DQL session. This is saved actually here. Okay, except to password. So I'm entering the password again, connecting as a sysdba, and entered all the details. If you want, you can test the connection. Yeah, so now you can connect. So password, why it is asking, let me enter again. Entered again, let's see. Right, now it is open. The query was this. Okay, I'm executing. Control enter. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so this is the data we have. So what are all the data we have? Employee number, employee name, okay, job. So this is the job column. So I just want to see how many jobs, sorry, not how many, what are all the jobs available in your company. That's it. Okay, so what you will tell, what are all the jobs we have in your company, means what you will tell. So we have clerk jobs, we have some supervisor jobs, we have some mechanic jobs, like that you will tell, right? So you won't say, for example, there are 4 mechanics working in your company. So you won't say that mechanic for 4 times, right? Mechanic, like that you won't say. So you will simply say 1 time mechanic job available, right? So the same way, I just want to show in my report. Okay, so for example, here clerk is there, right? I want to show that clerk as a 1 job. Next, salesman is there. Yes, can you hear me?
Screen share avale, sir.
Oh, okay, 1 second. Let me check. I forgot. but you are asking me now. Okay, can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Right, see, here clerk is there. I want to show clerk for one time. Okay, and salesman is there. Okay, otherwise I'll do one thing just to understand easily. Okay, so I copied complete 20 records or 16 records data. Okay, all the jobs data I copied. You can see how many clerks are here. See, you can see, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 clerks are there, highlighted, right? 4 clerks are there. So, but I won't say clerk for 4 times, right? How many, what are the jobs available in your company means I'll tell only clerk job is available, salesman job is available, manager job is available. Like that only I'll tell, right? I won't tell this many times. Okay. So now what you can do for that? So I don't want to show complete data. For me, job is fine. Just job is fine. Okay. So I'm executing this. Let's see. Right? It's working fine. So I'm able to see jobs data, but I don't want to see these repeated jobs, right? I want to show only for one time. So then what we can do? Yesterday we discussed, right? So if anything is repeating, that we can call it as a duplicate, right? If anything is repeating, that we can call it as a duplicate. Yes or no? So then yesterday we discussed distinct, right? So see now, anything is repeating here? No, right? Clerk, salesman, manager, analyst, president, developer, support. That's it. Is clear? Any confusion?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So what is the purpose of distinct? It will restrict duplicate records,
Duplicate files.
retrieving the data. Correct. Okay, fine. But my requirement is, for example, I want to show how many employees working for each job. Okay. My next requirement is I want to show how many employees working for each job. So what I can do then? Now it is, this data is coming by eliminating or by restricting duplicate records. Okay. So now I don't want to restrict to duplicate records or something. Okay. So for example, now what I have to do? Okay. So there is a school. Okay. There is a school. Okay. And so many students are there. For example, there are 1000 students in that school. Okay. So some people are studying class 1, some are 2, some are class 3, some are class 4, like that, studying till 10th class. Okay. So now my question is for you, all students are right now in school ground. Okay. Some open place. Now my question is for you. I want to know how many students are studying class 1. Okay, my question is how many students are studying class 1 in your school? So what you will do then? I'm not asking about SQL query. Okay, I'm asking in general way. So there is a school. In the school, 1000 students are there who are studying different classes. But now I just want to know how many students are there per class 1. So how you will count them? Any guess? Any no guess? Just think how you will count. Understanding my question? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So then tell how can you count? I just want to know how many students studying class 1 from that school ground. So what you will do? What is the way to count? I just want to know the way. That's it. Anyone? Why every time Amazon only need to tell? Remaining people are sleeping. Today is afternoon, but every time it is same. Okay, that is up to you. Fine. Okay, so what is the way then? So can I keep Okay, can I send all those students to their classrooms? For example, I'll send a class 1 people into one room, class 2 people into another room, class 3 people into another room. So like that, I'll separate them. Good idea. I'll
Yes,
send
sir.
I'll send them to all class 1. I mean, all similar people, right? Class 1 means all class 1 people will be into one room. All class 2 people will be into another room. So like that, I'll divide into 10 rooms. 10 classes, 10 rooms, 10 classrooms. Now, easily I can go to the classroom 1 and I can count it. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now my question is again, how you are sending the people to the class 1 based on they are studying class 1, right? So like a similar people means whoever is studying same class, those people are going into one room, correct? Whoever is studying same class, those people are going into one room. For example, all class 1 people, whoever is studying, those are going to one group, right? I'm grouping them. Yes or no? I'm grouping
Yes, sir.
them and then counting. Okay. So here also we have a function, not function, sorry. Okay. We have this keyword called group by. Okay. So what is this group by is going to do? Same. Whatever you did now in school example, it is going to do the same thing. Okay. I want to group based on job in my company. Okay. Based on job, I can group the employees in my company. So what will happen? Same data will come as of now. Okay, but what it is doing? Same like a classroom 1. All the one first class people there. Classroom 2. All the second class people is there. So like that, I'm grouping by using this group by. Okay, simply to say in school example, what I did, group by class. Okay, group by class I did in school example. Now I am writing here group by job. So what is the purpose of this group by? I'm just grouping. What I'm grouping? I'm grouping this similar data. Clear? So
Yes,
what is
sir.
the purpose of this group by? Group by class is used to group the similar data. Okay. So now in our current example, I grouped all the clerks into one group, salesmen into one group, manager into one group. Like that, I have 7 groups now here. Now I can count how many are working for each job. Because there is a function called count. We'll discuss later, okay, about this function. But as of now, I'm just going to count the employee number, for example. Okay, let's see now. Control Enter. See, something came here. Clerk, 4 numbers there. Salesman, 4 numbers. 3 managers, 2 analysts, 1 president, 1 developer, and 1 support. So clear? So means I'm grouping them using group by class. Okay, count is a different function to count the data. It's a grouping function. Any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay, now my question is here. If you see these headings in output, job is fine, okay, meaningful. But the second one is, what is that? Count of employee number. Whatever you written here, the same thing came as it is here, right? So I don't want to keep like that. So what you can do then? You can write alias name. Yesterday we discussed it, right? You can write any alias name. Okay, number of employees, for example. Now I'm executing it again, same output, okay, but just that heading got changed. Okay, so if you have any questions, please ask me. Okay, so group by class is used to group the similar data. That's it. Hope you are clear. Okay. Okay, something I written here. Okay, fine. What is the purpose of this group by class? To group the similar data. That's it. Okay, so now after this group by class, we have having class. Okay, what is the purpose of this having class? To filter the groups of data. Okay, so we already discussed yesterday, if you remember. Okay, so what we discussed, where class. What is the purpose of where class? To filter the data, right? We are writing some conditions there to filter the data. Same way, but that is where class when we are using before group by, means before grouping the data, I can use where class. But after grouping the data, if you want to filter those groups, then we have to use have.
Having.
Okay, see, for example, now this is the data I'm getting, all the job groups and how many employees are working in each group. Okay, but now I want to see only the job groups or jobs. Okay, that particular department, job department, wherever, okay, wherever more than 2 people are working or at least 3 people are working. It means I have to filter. Okay, at least 3 people are working. I can't write where class here. Okay, I already told you where class always will come after from immediately. So you can't write it. And also the purpose of this where class is different. You can filter only individual records before grouping the data. Okay, after grouping, not possible. Okay, so now after grouping the data, if you want to filter the groups, then you have to go for having class. Means both are same then. Where class and having class, both are same, but only the purpose is little different. Both are used for filtering the data only, but using where class, we can filter individual records. Means which is not grouped. Using having class, we can filter grouped records. Okay, so we will use mostly after grouping the data. After group by only, we'll use having class. Okay, so now I'm writing having number of employees more than or equal to 3. Right, at least 3 I told, right? So equal to 3 or more than 3, anything is fine for me. So I'm executing it. Let's see. What's the error?
Invalid identity.
Number of MPs is invalid identifier. Yesterday also we discussed about it. You remember? So yesterday also we discussed like you can't write alias name in the where class, right? So because it is searching for that column in EMP table. Of course, it's not a column. It's a just alias name. It's not there in the register. So error. So what I'm trying to say, we can't use
Alias name.
alias names in having class. Okay, even in the where class also same. Okay, so very important interview question. What is the difference between where class and having class? Okay, so you can say both are same, both are used to filter the data. Okay, but using where class, we can filter the individual records, but using having class, we can filter group records. After grouping the data, that groups we can filter. Okay, and in both classes, we can't use alias names. Okay, in where class we can't use, in having also we can't use. Okay, remember that. So now what I can do, you have to write that direct thing, whatever you have, original one, that you have to write. So what is the original one there? Count of employee number. So that you have to count of employee number. That's it. Now I'm executing. Okay, see, actually 7 groups were there, but now you can see only 3. And 3 people working here, 4. Okay, so just a condition here also. I'm filtering the data, but I'm filtering the groups. Okay, after grouping the data. So any confusion here?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, so that is about group by and having classes. Now, the last one here, order by. Okay, order by. So what is the purpose of this order by? Very simple. By the name itself, you can understand what is order by. Okay, so nothing. I'm just going to keep my data in my output, okay, in a order. Okay, I'm going to follow some order for my data. That's it. For example, I have 10 classes, okay, in my school. I want to show all 10 classes in a order. First class first, second class second, third class third row, fourth class in fourth row. Like that I want to show. Otherwise, I want to show first 10th class, then 9th, then 8th, like that. Okay, whatever you want. Okay, so that order you can follow. Here we have two orders. Okay, so what is that sorting options we have? Okay, sorting option is nothing but I'm going to sort the data in a order, particular order. We have two things. One is ascending. Okay, another one is descending. Okay, you know, right? What is ascending? What is descending? Ascending means from low value to high value.
High value.
Yeah, descending means from high value to low value. Okay, so I just want to write it here. I'll tell you exactly why I'm writing this already known thing. Ascending means low value to high value. Okay, descending means first high value will come to low value. Clear now? Okay,
Yes.
so you are not specifying any option. Okay, always you have to choose ascending or descending for your sorting. Okay, to make your data in your order, every time you have to choose one of this option, ascending or descending. For example, I'm not choosing any option. I'm just writing order by, that's it. So then default sorting option will be ascending order. Okay, default sorting option will be which one? ASC, ascending. Clear, right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, so I'm just writing one simple query here. We'll go back to here. I'm writing select star from EMP. So I'm going to select complete data from EMP table. That's it. Okay, clear. Everything is clear, right? So now, for example, I want to see all these people data. Okay, salary wise ascending. Okay, salary wise ascending. There is a column called salary, and there are salaries for each employee, right? So you can see this. So I want to see all these people salary wise in a ascending order. Means whoever is earning low salary, those people need to be in first, then highest people. Okay, so then what you need to do? Remove this semicolon, and I'm writing order by. That's it. Okay, order by which column that you have to specify. Order by sal column.
Salary.
That's it. If you are after writing this sal column, what you have to write? Ascending
Ascending.
or descending, whatever you want, you can choose that option. That's it. It's done. I am going to end this. Now you can observe this. Okay, this old data you can observe. First 800 came, and then 1600, then 1250 came. Just observe these three enough. Okay, second one is 1600, third one is 1250. Okay, something is not in a order, but now you can see what happened. First 800%, then 950, then 1100, 1250, 1300, like that it is going till to the highest value. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I told you one more thing. What is that? For example, if you are not specifying any option, then by default it will take ascending.
Ascending order.
I'm executing this, see, same data. Means by default it will consider as ascending if you are not specifying any option means. Okay, for example, I want to specify now DESC. Fine, you can specify. See, now highest value person first, and then to the lowest value. Is clear?
Yes, sir.
That's it about it. Okay, if you want, you can do one more thing actually. Okay, what is that? Salary. I'm writing, right here. I'm writing salary wise ordering, right? Sorting. Okay, salary is the What is the column number for this salary? Means which is the first column? Employee number 1,
Number
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
This is the sixth column, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so instead of writing SAL, I'm just writing 6. Understood what I written?
Yes,
What is
sir.
meant-
Sir.
What is meant by 6? 6 means sixth column in that table. Okay, sixth column in that table. I'm executing. Okay, same means instead of writing this column name, you can also specify column position. Okay, clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now same example, but I don't want to write salary wise, but I want to see the people commission wise. There is one more column besides salary, right? COMM, that is commission. Okay, you can keep any option, no problem. Okay, as of now I'm keeping it as a ASC, ascending. Means you know right already, ascending means low value, high value.
Lower to high value.
Let's see what happened. Now commission wise you can see first 0 commission, then 300, 500, 1400, 5000, and then people
None.
came
None.
we not earning anything. Okay, not earning anything means they should come first, right? Yes or no? Okay, this is a null value. We know already we can't define this value. Okay, so ascending means by default first low value will come. Okay, that's why I written now here. First low value will come, then high value will come, then finally
None.
null will come. Okay, so this is the order ascending will follow. Okay, low value, high value to null value. At the end, null values will come. Okay, now, right? So, for example, just for example, okay. Otherwise, I'll do one thing. I'll write same thing, descending order. Okay, let me execute it commission wise. What happened now? All null values first, then high value to low value. High value to low value is correct, but if we have any null values, then that is coming first. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but I don't want to see these null values first. In descending order, first null values are coming, then highest value. But I don't want to see these null values at first. I want to send them to the last. Hope you understood my question. Right?
Yes.
What I'm writing additionally here, nulls last. Because already it is coming first, na? So I want to send them to the last. Okay, already null values there in the top. I want to send them to the last. Okay, so I written nulls last as a new option. Now see what happened. All nulls went to last.
Yes.
Now highest value came, lowest value came, and finally null values. Okay, default. By default, null values will come at the first when it is a descending order. But if you want to send them to the last, you have to use this option nulls last. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Same way, if it is a ascending order, you can see first lowest value is coming, then highest value good, but nulls are coming at the last. If you want to see these null values in first, okay, first if you want to show null values, then you can use this option nulls first. Clear? Now you can see all nulls came to the top and then started with low value to high value. Any confusion?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is about order by. Okay, now let me copy to here. Okay, we discussed 6 lines of statement, right? So what is that? First one, select, then from, then where, then group by, then having, and finally order by. Okay, so if you are using, okay, if you are using all these 6 clauses in your query, then. So definitely all these 6 clauses should be in the order. What is that order? First select, then from, then where, then group by, then having, and finally order by. Okay, if you are not using any option in between, that's okay. Okay, but you should not write one before another. So means, for example, you can't write where class after group by. It will throw error. Okay, so if whatever the classes you are using, all those should be in the order. Okay, if you are using all classes. Clear? Any confusion?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so this is about complete select statement. Okay, so very important thing to us. So definitely we are going to use every time, every day. Okay, so 80% of the work, as I told you already, we are going to write every time select. Okay, right. So any confusion till now? No, right? No, right?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about this complete select statement from yesterday's and today's session?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Clear, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let me stop this